Good afternoon, class. I did my case study number 2, aneurysms of the abdominal aorta, otherwise known as AAA. JA is an 83-year-old male who presented to the doctor today with a throbbing, burning sensation in the middle of his abdomen. He's had it for the past 3 days and has progressively gotten worse. Bringing him in was the increased lower back pain, which he thought was from carrying wood. His past medical history, he's had a triple coronary bypass at the age of 73, has cluster headaches, PUDs, osteoarthritis, psoriasis, and recently was diagnosed with hypercholesteremia, which is high cholesterol. He's takes 5 different medications for his medical history. He's on Celebrex, aspirin, Plavix, Zocor, and he also takes a multivitamin to help for any lacking of zinc, iron, so on and so forth. His vital signs were all within normal limits. And with being diagnosed with the AAA, what could possibly be causing his lower back pain is with the tearing of the aorta and the blood going through the vein causing discomfort. He takes the Celebrex for his osteoarthritis. It helps in a way of anti-inflammatory. It's a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, which helps with pain reliever and the inflammation. He also takes the Zocor for his high cholesterol. It reduces the LDL, the bad cholesterol, and the triglycerides in the blood, while increasing the good cholesterol, the HDL, in the blood. Excuse me. He also takes the Plavix to help from his coronary artery bypass surgery to prevent blood clots. His lung sounds were clear. Nothing out of the ordinary heard. You did hear the sounds of blood going through the narrow vessels, and this is called the bruit, which is heard through your stethoscope and so forth. His blood pressure, although his vital signs were within normal limits, his blood pressure is a little on the high side, so you might want to give him a hypertensive medicine or just kind of monitor his blood pressure due to maybe stress or past medical histories and so forth. His CBC was all within normal limits. One abnormality found while looking through his lab results was his PSA, which was 11.9, and the normal range is 0 to 5.4 for somebody of his age. So that's a little bit of concern. And of course, due to his elevated cholesterol, it's going to cause calcium deposits in the aorta, which is not a good thing. I would suggest an MRI with a dye contrast to see exactly where the arteries may be blocked, causing the AAA. Would I wait and see? No. I wouldn't want to wait and see because if once it ruptures, it could be fatal. And you're dealing with a ticking time bomb here, so you want to catch it in the early stages and get it corrected, whether it be surgical or graft replacement or putting a stent in to make sure the blood flows through the vein smoothly. As I said, it is a ticking time bomb, and once it goes, there's no recovery from it. Would I do a surgical incision or graft replacement or a stent? Surgical incision, because the goal of the surgical excision for the abdominal aortic aneurysm is to prevent it from rupturing. So by repairing the aortic aneurysm has to be a surgical procedure, and it consists of opening the abdomen, locating the aorta, and removing the damaged part of it. Then you want to put a synthetic Dacron tube to replace the removed piece of the aorta once it's sewn in place. The sooner the better. It is very an invasive procedure. Recovery period is long, and for somebody up in age takes longer. A less invasive procedure, like I said, if it's caught in time and rather quickly, is to do an endovascular surgery, which is minimally invasive and allows you to do a graft or put a stent in to guide the blood vessels to the site of the aneurysm without having to cut open the abdomen. But while doing my research, I was found that not all aneurysms can be fixed in this manner, and there may not be a long-term benefit of this type of surgery. So post-operative course is shorter, and you need it for closer follow-ups and for testing. I hope that helps you out.